Today's best mix 108, Jeanne Cooper in the morning, and my heart's just racing. Jeff Musial live on the phone right now. I just think that you are such a hoot.
Awesome. Thank you very much. No pun intended, right?
No pun intended. Give a hoot. We got Jeff Musial on the phone right now, the animal guy. He's coming to Duluth to perform live on stage Friday, September 19th, bringing all his animal friends. And Jeff, welcome. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So, Jeff, how did you get into this this whole job of being the animal guy?
It's crazy because my brother's a teacher, my sister's a teacher. When I told my dad this is what I want to do for a living, because he worked for the post office and my grandfather worked for Ford, and they're like, "Oh, we'll get you a real job with benefits and everything." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be miserable like you guys the rest of your life." And so my son, listen to me, my brother, younger brother, he's like a son, and my sister are a teacher, so they were like, you should get a job being a teacher. And I'm like, I like it, but I want to do it in a fun, different way.
Sure.
So I decided this is what I was going to do. I went to school for zoology. I got a degree in zoology and wanted to do stuff with animals. And then my dad's like, well, what do you need a real job? What, are you going to play with animals your whole life? You're going to teach people how to pet dogs? And, I've been doing this now for 18 years and, doing a lot of fun things along the way. And now he's all, the proud dad and stuff because, I'm doing late night and Tonight Show and all these other fun things.
Yeah, you're kind of a big deal, Jeff.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess, right?
So is there any animal that you are afraid of?
Rats.
Rats?
Yeah.
So you don't. You're not...
I prefer mine frozen and ready to be fed to snakes. So defrosted, actually, and fed to snakes. They give me the willies. If someone stuck me in a room and said, "Okay, there's door 1 and door 2. You can go into door 1 and wrestle a grizzly bear, or you could go into door 2 and the room's full of rats," I'd wrestle that grizzly bear like there is no tomorrow.
Well, good to know that there won't be any rats at your show for sure. I think that's
right. No
that's
rats
a given.
for sure. Unless there's I'll tell you what, I did a stage show once, and I was out there and I had about an 8.5-foot, 200-pound alligator. And this rat, I saw it when I came into this place I was at. They had rat traps everywhere. And I said to the guy, "Are there rats here?" "Oh, no. That's just to catch a stray one that might come in." I'm like, "Yeah, right." So I'm doing this show, and during the show, this rat runs across the stage, and all the kids scream, and people thought it was part of the show. I left the alligator and got off stage. And people were like, "Oh, my God." So I went out and grabbed the alligator, got off stage, and everyone clapped. They thought it was, hysterical. That was the end of the show, right? Oh, no, we had more to go, but that's when I ended it. I was like, I'm done. People are like, after the show that I was doing meet and greets, and people are like, "That was great. How did you train a rat to run right across the stage?" So I had to be like, "Oh, we're just really good at what we do." And the whole time I'm thinking, get me the heck out of here.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's the animal guys that's afraid of rats. Well, you're not alone. A lot of people. I don't like rats. I think gross. Yeah. I'd run too. So what?
Yeah, bubonic plague, all those fun diseases, they all came from rats.
Yeah, they're dirty. Yeah. Jeff, what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you on stage as far as what an animal had done that was really hard for you to recover?
I had a mountain lion that came out there, and she used to a routine. She was a juvenile, about a 70-pound mountain lion, and she'll just kind of jump up and jump on the table and jump down, and we talk about her and stuff, and she gets possessive of things, and she grabbed onto the curtain and did not let go. And that's when the wildcat, because these are all wild animals, they're just well-trained, and they're not tame, if you will, and she grabbed a hold of this curtain, would not let go, and it took me a good 40 minutes to get her off of the stage curtain. So that kind of makes things very awkward because people are like, "Oh, they're bringing their kids to see the show. It's a great time." And a mountain lion just grabbed onto a curtain and would not let go. So it got very weird and uncomfortable, I think. And after that, she's now been retired from doing stage shows.
Right.
So that was very, very awkward and very uncomfortable because for whatever reason, who knows? I don't know if they had poodle dancing at that place the day before or something. Who knows? And then she caught a whiff of something and was like, I am not letting go of this curtain."
Right. Are you like Dr. Doolittle? Do you have all these animals at your house, or where do you keep them all?
It's so funny because when I talk to people, they think I walk in and pet detective. I'm like,
Yeah.
the life. And they're, believe it or not, it's, I have all these animals in a facility. So they are behind my house on my property.
Right.
We have about 52 acres of land. So they're not just hanging out like snakes from the ceiling fan, alligators
Right.
in the bathtub, otters in the toilet.
Right.
So no, the only animals in my house are my dogs, my fish, and my kids. That's the only animals in my house.
Right. Well, that's enough. Yeah,
Right.
you got enough going on there. So, Jeff, what are some things people can look forward to for your show here in Duluth?
Well, we call it educational entertainment, and I always say if you're not laughing, you're not learning. So I get up there and give the fun facts about animals, and not many people know a sloth only poops once every 3 weeks.
Oh my God,
that's
I love
amazing, right? Now that's a pet.
Yeah.
But you can't keep them for pets, but that would be amazing because you wouldn't be cleaning up the backyard every 8 times a day. But I give out the fun facts. I call it educational entertainment. We have a blast for kids from 1 to 100. And it's just a good time all around. People are laughing. They leave the show feeling good. And I give a lot of good fun facts about the animals. And then I tell a lot of fun stories, behind-the-scenes things that have happened at shows and things that happen with the animals while we're traveling. And, just a lot of fun things. And everybody has a blast, great time.
Can you give us a hint of any of the animals you might be bringing?
Animals are like people, so they always, if they have good hair days or bad hair days,
Sure.
sometimes wake up on the wrong side of the nest and don't feel like doing anything. But
Right.
Right now we have alligators and snakes and baby kangaroos and one of the world's largest owls called the Eurasian eagle owl with a 6-foot wingspan.
Wow.
Yeah, she's just gorgeous. And what else? We have baby Siberian lynx cubs. And,
Cute.
yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. So it's definitely up close and personal with things you never thought you'd see in front of you. An animal called a bear cat. I love this guy. They're one of my favorite animals. It's like something from Dr. Seuss. It looks like a black panther. It has whiskers like a seal. It walks like a bear. It's got the face kind of like a seal crossed with a bear.
Right.
Big black shaggy fur, and they smell like hot buttered popcorn. That's the coolest
weirdest
animal
thing.
in the world. And I love traveling with them because my car smells like a movie theater rather than animal poop.
Right. Yeah, there is that. Well, Jeff, we're so excited to welcome you to the Twin Ports September 19th. He'll be bringing all his animal friends, and it's definitely a show for all ages. Mitchell Auditorium, College of St. Scholastica. Tickets and info online right now at mix108.com. Jeff, thank you so much. We know that you're a busy guy, so we really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us, and we look forward to the show.
Definitely looking forward to it. And get your tickets quick because it's like the rest of the shows, they go very fast.
Yes, they do, and we really look forward to it. Once again, the show, September 19th. Details online at mix108.com.